Your Storm Track weather with meteorologist Gabriela Gomez.
We had some storms develop on our far eastern edge last night. Got some scattered showers behind it. Didn't really feel the effects of some of those stronger storms that moved through just to our east there, but most south and east of our viewing area saw some of that moderate to heavy rainfall. We're in a dry period now, but we could get a few more showers as we go through the morning. Probably not going to add much to these totals. I mentioned yesterday that north and northwestern counties could see no drops at all of rainfall. Not too impressive even for those that did see rain, half an inch to an inch. Not really going to add much more, but we do have a chance for a few more showers to move on through. Notice northwestern Kansas dealing with some snow. We're not quite that cold here, but it's possible a few flakes try and mix in as we go through mid to late morning. Most though going to see a few more isolated rain showers. We'll start to dry things out heading into the evening, may even get some clearing briefly before the sun sets, and then those clouds start to build back in early tomorrow. Past couple of days have been very nice, breezy, but helped our temperatures get into the upper 70s and even some low 80s. We're not going to be that lucky today. We'll go from well above average to below average later this afternoon. Starting off at 41, winds haven't backed off. Still from the north, or have changed from the north to the northwest, about 10 to 15 miles an hour this morning. Down to 39 in Hiawatha, same for Holton, 41 in Emporia and Council Grove, Blue Rapids, Clay Center, even Riley sitting at 37 to start out. Winds are 10 to 15, upwards of 20 miles an hour. They'll stay within that 15 to 20 mile an hour range throughout the day. Overall, a cooler breeze compared to what we've been seeing. But we finally start to catch a break heading into tomorrow. Those winds back off early Monday morning and should stay on that lighter side through tomorrow before they change direction back to the south and southeast by Tuesday. And we'll really get those winds to pick up again. 25, 30 miles an hour sustained, could be gusting upwards of potentially even 40 or 45 miles an hour. That in turn will help us eventually warm things back up. But for today and tomorrow, going to stay on that colder side, fighting clouds through most of the daytime, trying to get into some low to mid 50s. Heading into tomorrow, as we clear out, get rid of those winds, it's possible we see a few more spots get into some 30s, and we try and get around 60, upper 50s tomorrow. Tuesday rolls around with those winds picking up from the south. I think most spots will get back into some upper 60s to even around 70 heading on into Tuesday, but that's all ahead of our next system that moves in late Tuesday into early Wednesday morning. Otherwise, once we get rid of these few showers that we could see over the next couple of hours, pretty much dry for the rest of today and even on into tomorrow. Could see a lot more sunshine for Monday. Those clouds start to build back in heading on into Tuesday. Most of the daytime, though, should be pretty dry. Just going to be finding some clouds. It may not be until well after sunset, closer to midnight, that we start to see some of those storms move on through, and they could be on the stronger, potentially even severe side. So definitely going to have to watch for that, especially since it will be during the overnight hours. Temperatures should manage to hold on to some 70s through at least Wednesday. We see a few more chances for rain heading into the tail end of the week. Not necessarily a washout, but definitely could provide some much needed rainfall. Our temperatures will drop back into some 60s, but usually we're seeing average highs in those low 60s this time of year. So if you were wearing shorts past couple of days, definitely don't want to make that mistake today.
Right, yeah, there will be time for that basically Tuesday.
Yeah, later on. I mean, we'll get to summer here shortly. But
yes, it is really around the corner, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we just started spring, but I feel like whenever it gets above 70, 80, and
yeah.
it's like, okay,
I mean,
it's warm.
Even some days in February where we saw, those upper temperatures, it kind of felt that energy already in the air there.